Hello, welcome to another vlog. I believe this is number 7. Whoa, number 7. That means we've already had so many days of the international. Well, we were at main stage. Today was the 3rd day. Yes, it was the 3rd day. I had to think about that for a second. And the last match of the day was LFY versus Virtus Pro. And I talked to you guys about LFY before during the group stages, the day after I casted 2 series of them, and I casted those, at least one of them together with Blitz, and we talked a lot about LFY and how strong they looked, and they just still look that strong. They just seem to not make a single mistake, and it's so impressive. It's they play very, very scary good Dota right now, and it reminds me of when Alliance was super dominant at TI3. I wouldn't be surprised if nobody can figure them out before the end of this thing, because that's really what's going to be the question. Can someone figure them out in time before the tournament's over? Poor Virtus Pro though, I really thought they had that second game, and I'm sure they did too, or they thought they had the better of chances, and then all of a sudden LFY just making the plays. Oi, the plays. Some really good Dota today. I feel like we are really blessed. We are in a great spot with the current state of the game, and we just have amazing Dota 2 games almost all the time. And that's awesome. And there's been TIs where that's not been the case. So I'm really happy that we're in the place that we are in right now. So today I went a little bit more outside than I normally do. I managed to get some footage for you to show what it is watching games outside. So there's people here that don't have a ticket to go inside the arena, but that's fine, because you don't need to have a ticket to watch in the grass and just enjoy watching Dota. And if you're in the beer garden, even drink some beer. It's actually, if I were to visit the international, I'd probably try to only get a finals ticket and watch the rest maybe on the grass. Obviously, it's not entirely the same as being in the arena, but it's definitely an opportunity. It's looking really relaxed and chill out there, and people cheer just as much as inside. You don't have the auditorium thing going on, so you don't have the echo of the roars, but you do have a lot of chill Dota fans watching some Dota and getting just as excited as you are. So yeah, that looked really cool. Something that looked really cool as well was the LAN center. I believe it's open until it's open later than the international is, so you can, after the international, you can basically play Dota, which sounds really odd maybe because you just watch Dota all day. Surely you want to do something social. That's fair enough, but at the same time, watching as much Dota as you do during the day of the international makes you want to play Dota generally. So I think that's really a great thing. You can instantly play it when you get the feel for it, and that's yeah, it's awesome that is a thing this year. I think this is the first year that is at TI, so I think that's a great improvement. And I went to the super secret shop today. Please hold. I got myself a Venomance plushie. Haha, lucky me. And a slightly anime looking Ogre Magi plushie, which is really cool as well. But I think the most important thing is, wait a second, I gotta get something good. It's a fidget spinner. It's addictive, and you play with it all the time if it's in your hand. And I don't know why it turned out to be a craze or a rage or whatever you call it, but I can understand it why you would want to play with it all the time if it's in your hand, because you just do it. It's just there the whole time. But yeah, I got that. I thought I had something else, but I got the baby Tidehunter. I got the sleeping baby Tidehunter that's sleeping. It's really cute. But it's away from me, so I can't actually show you guys, unfortunately. But it's really cute. That's all you need to know. But yeah, I recorded some footage as well, so that I'm looking forward to you guys seeing that. It's going to be really fun indeed. I met a lot of fans today, which for me at TI is a fairly normal thing, but at the same time, first day of TI, I walked around, and I think because of my new hair, I just didn't really get recognized at all. I just could walk and nobody knew who I was. Now, normally I also in previous TIs walked around in dresses all the time, and this is the first TI where I'm not wearing dresses at all. So that's a change. But yeah, today I got recognized a lot more, which is probably because people saw me with my short hair in one of the videos. But yeah, it was interesting how that thing works. Interesting indeed. Actually, I also still wanted to talk to you a little bit about losers interviews, because I brought it up yesterday a little bit, but today was today DC got knocked out, and Boba did the loser interview, and it was very emotional and very difficult. And I just want to say that I realize that people sometimes have a tough time being confronted with emotions like that, but I think it's such a great addition to the international to just show both sides of the coin, so that you can cheer for your team in the good times, but you can also support them in the bad times. And it's just a part that, you know, there's only one team that's going to win TI, and surely everybody's going to cheer for them and be happy for them. But at the same time, there's going to be 17 teams in total that didn't make their dream come true. And that is something that, you know, you have to realize as well. And giving the players a platform to talk about after their series, after their loss, I think that's a really good thing. And doing it directly after their loss, that's when their emotions are still fresh, that's when it's still raw, and it might sound harsh, but that's when that is best shown. So I just still wanted to do that. And last point of this vlog, of course, at some point in my vlogs I asked you guys for questions that you guys wanted to ask me. And one of the questions was, how do I feel about being the only girl in this current talent pool for the international? And to be honest, I have worked a lot of events where I was the only girl in the talent pool, and I don't notice it as much. And it sounds a bit weird perhaps, because for a lot of people it's very obvious, but at the same time, my colleagues are my colleagues and they're my friends, and I've been hanging out with them for a very long time in a lot of events. So I don't feel like I am a separate group from that. I don't feel like I'm treated differently. I don't feel like I don't, you know, like I get along well with everybody. So I feel like I'm just one of the group, and I just dropped my fidget spinner, and that's really sad, and it makes me want to pick it up. All right. But yeah. So if you ask like what it's like being the only girl, it's like normal. It's like not being the only girl, and you might see that like I'm the only girl in front of the camera. There's actually a lot of girls working behind the scenes, so I don't feel alone in that sense at all. I feel like surrounded by good friends and colleagues, and still also a lot of powerful women around me that still do a lot of things. Might not be in front of the camera, but might run the show of the entire TI, for example. So that is, you know, that I don't feel different for it. Anyway, I hope that kind of answers the question. This was vlog number 7, yes. I hope to be back tomorrow for another vlog. Hope you guys are enjoying these, and see you next time. Bye bye.